What's up, y'all? Another Legends update. This is Spencer Haywood, which is the answer to the clue, the hint or whatever. First man to ever come straight out what they call hardship. He came out of Detroit Mercy early. He took the 69-70 season. This was his rookie year. Look at those numbers. 30 points, 19.5 rebounds. At 20. Led the league in both categories. Oh yeah, he was that business. I thought it did a pretty good job on him. Well, what I'm doing is I'm kind of switching up this format a little bit, trying to make it go a little bit faster. Make the video go faster, as well as make the actual process go faster. Because as you can see at the top of the screen, I'm still targeting having this done in February. It's still looking at around the All-Star break, might be about 5 to 7 days after, but that's my point. Now, Spencer Haywood didn't necessarily ever become like a what you would call one of those guys that you just say his name and everybody just knows automatically what you're talking about. But, you know, injuries and some other issues after his rookie season. He was in the ABA. It was a weird switch over to the NBA for him. And so that's what kept it down. But my ratings are based off of one season. So the ratings are not like a lifetime achievement award. And the rating for him in this season, it had to be really high. I mean, if you just think about it, 30 and 19 and a half is sick, right? So hooked him up there. Athletically, definitely got some good stuff, but maybe not necessarily through the roof athletically. And then also you look, he's a 6'8", 225-pound power forward. So that's that. Next up, Nate the Great. Nate Thurmond, 67-68 seasons. We go crazy if somebody gets a 2020 game. He averaged 20.5 points, 22 rebounds for a whole season, 4.2 assists as well. But you look here, only 41% field goal shooter. So that held the rating down just a little bit. But Thurmond, known as one of the greatest defensive centers in the history of the game, if his career really hadn't run parallel with Kareem and Wilt Chamberlain, you probably would know much more about him than people do. Another thing is, one of the greatest players from Akron, Ohio, Nate Thurmond. He actually went to Bowling Green State, but that school, I don't even know if it's still in existence, but it wasn't in the school database, so we ended up going with Bowling Green for him. But yeah, you see some of the shooting ratings are down. A lot of them are down because we had to kind of compensate for that 41% field goal shooting. Had to do it. So, but he's still able to do his thing, finish around the basket a little bit because he's a pretty good athlete. And long, 6'11", 235. That was pretty long, especially at that time. There wasn't as many 7-footers in the NBA as there are now. So he's good. 89 overall. I mean, come on, you know. Can't really look for him to just dominate scoring, but as far as rebounding, you saw the rebounding numbers, the shot blocking numbers. Oh yeah, he's there. He's absolutely there. But now, last but not least, we got prime Amar'e Stoudemire. I thought I did a decent job on this. 07-08 season, 25 points, 9 boards, 2.1 blocks, 59% field goal shooting. Now that's really impressive. 25 years old. Now, the Stoudemire, the thing about him is I got these ratings here for him, and you got to realize that only 9 rebounds, that's a good season, but it's not like stellar. It's not like gonna blow your mind kind of a thing, but it's a good season. But he was never ever actually what you would call an excellent rebounder. So that held him down a little bit. He's also not really known as an excellent defender either. So, but the 2.1 blocks is still good, right? So that's that as we scroll through the ratings. Now after this, I'm going to show you some highlights from games involving Stoudemire, Spencer Haywood, as well as Nate Thurmond. But there's a couple other legends mixed in there with some highlights as well. It's not too long. But before we go to that, let me go ahead and give you the hint for the next episode. This player his nickname is the Hawk, and he is known for his athleticism, his enormously large hands, and a legal issue that kind of interrupted and stained his career in the ABA. So there you go. If you're really on basketball, you probably know what that is already. That's it. So we're going to jump into these highlights. I appreciate y'all watching. Peace.
Center, live from Phoenix, Arizona. It's the Suns. Here's the starting group for Houston. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. Time is out there with Howard. And it's Murphy in at the point guard position. Excellent D there from Stoudemire.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on him.
Hit those in the past, but like you said, the defender was on him like glue. It would have been quite a bucket.
Well, now they're just going to town on him. Nash the pass to Stoudemire. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
He really didn't give the official any choice, Kevin. Way too much body-to-body contact there. And tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he didn't get hit with a flagrant 2 foul, which would be an ejection.
Los Angeles or Dwayne Wade in Miami. Steve, they've all gotten after it defensively.
Yeah, and I think that's where Harden has to take the next step, in my opinion. When he's locked in, he's great. You know, he's got the long wingspan. He's got the strength. Incredible. He's always had the talent to play in this league. I think, you know, had to figure out his niche and understand, you know, how to limit his mistakes. But last year, oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible, but not probable. Yeah, very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movements. I like the way they look. It seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop.
Stoudemire against Malone. Stoudemire goes in.
You know, for a player with his explosiveness, that was ATM time. Cash money, the easy way.
Yeah, that kind of defense is not going to cut it against him.
Cash money. I like that, Clark.
At the center position, standing 6'11", number 42, Nate Thurmond.
Out to the right wing. Lets the 3 fly, and it's good. Stojakovic has got the first basket of the game for the Kings.
Cut down on, and that's the turnover. Second most in the league last season. And he'd be the first to tell you he knows he can do better, and I'm confident he will.
Weber hits them both.
The King shot, come on.
Back to Curry, out to the wing. Here is Slim. Shot to end this cold run. That's good. Slim's got his first points of the game. It's all in by Stojakovic.
He's really lacking in confidence out there.
Pass to Barry. From deep. Takes the 3. Here's Thurmond, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
First personal foul, team's first.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Stoush at the free throw. No good.
Well, it's been 4 years now since the new ownership group took over in Golden State, and I think they've got to be proud of how they've turned this organization around in a short time.